I be riding through my old hood, but I'm in my new whip. Same old attitude.
Yeah, and there's something, there's a phrase that I noticed you use, and it really jumped out at me. And I take it you implement this in your physical training and other aspects. You mentioned movement is medicine. Like,
Woo.
what does that entail?
Man, just the simple fact for a span of years, of decades, even when we were in school, what did they teach us? To be healthy? Your diet, which is what you eat, and physical movement. Just get up and get active. I don't think people realize how it can, movement can just increase their mood, increase their energy levels. You know, when we get older in age and, you know, people have to go to like physical therapy, or, you know, they just need some type of movement so the body doesn't get stiff. I mean, you have to think about that as in your mind as well. You know, I saw a quote that said your brain is your biggest muscle. You must train it every day. And I was like, man, that's so true. And you just think about that in all aspects of the physical world, or the physical body. You know, movement is medicine. For a lot of people that have gone through depression or some type of mental healthness or sickness, if they go out there and they go, you know, let's say sign up at a local gym for basketball, or for some of us still playing flag football, that has saved a lot of us. That has saved a lot of us. So from either getting in trouble, or, you know, choosing to do something wrong, or just making the right connections with the people who were there. So in essence, yes, the movement is medicine. So that's
Yeah, I mean, and growing up, you reminded me, we used to play like there's different names, but toss up, where you throw the ball up and the one person catch it and everybody try to tackle that person.
Yeah.
So it was a lot more common for us growing up to be active. Do you think the younger generation, do you think that they're coming up with less movement?
Woo, yes, indeed. That's why my hats are off to all the youth leaders, everybody that's in the youth sports. The children, the generation after us, they're very, very wise. They're picking up on this technology. They're smart. They know how to adjust better than we did, I think, just slightly better. But they are lazy. They are lazy when it comes to physical education or just physical movement. It's like PE. Like, what is that? That, like, they don't even take it serious. I remember when I used to look forward to PE class. I'm like, I'm gonna race somebody. I'm gonna beat some boys doing something, or you know, just even a little. It's very mellowed out, and I think that part of schooling or education is almost kind of even phased out. Like it's not even that important. Like for example, when everything shut down, and children had to transition to virtual school, I was looking through the thing. I was like, well, where are your PE courses? Like, are they going to give you some type of physical education or fitness education to still learn about doing stuff, go outside, kick a ball, create a game or something like that? And it was just, you know, it was bookwork. In essence. So absolutely.
Yeah. So it sounds like we need to really put emphasis on our leaders, our physical fitness leaders, especially the ones that deal with the youth.
Absolutely. I mean, just to me, honestly, it's about getting back to the basics. It's about getting back to the basics. Health is your wealth. Movement is medicine. Let's just keep it simple. Let's not over you know, we're overthinking it. I think we're overthinking it because, you know, technology is so advanced, but sometimes you do have to bring it back home and bring it back to basics.
Yeah.
That's a great question. And I'm gonna say yes, because outside of fitness or outside of the you know, the fitness world, as long as you're moving and doing something towards your goal, you know, you may not have wins all the time. You might lose some of those battles, but you're constantly moving towards your goal. And I think there is a quote by Dr. Martin Luther King that says, you know, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. And if you can't walk, then crawl. But Do not stop. So
Right.
if you have it in your mind that you want this goal to happen, you have to be determined to say, hey, there's going to be hurdles that come up. So am I going to keep that movement up, keep the movement on, or am I going to or am I going to stop at this one hurdle because it got too hard or it was too
Wow.
high to jump? So
Right.
yeah, movement is medicine is definitely applied outside of the fitness world.
Okay, yeah, that's powerful. Yeah, you mentioned atonement, so I know you said you weren't gonna go there, but you know what what does that entail?
Atonement is first the accountability, of saying, hey, really looking in the mirror, saying, this is me, these are my flaws.
Mhm.
People want to portray perfection, and I'm gonna say right now, if you're chasing perfection, it's like a dog chasing his tail.
Right.
Perfection
Okay, okay,
it
okay.
doesn't exist for
Right,
me.
right.
Perfection doesn't exist. I didn't learn that until
Yeah.
recently, well, in my early adult years.
Right, right.
um so looking in that mirror, in that reflection, looking at those flaws and saying, hey, these are some of the things that I can kind of hone about myself or my
Right.
my character,
Mm,
so that I
okay,
can be
okay.
so that I can be better for other people, or I can be better
Okay.
for my family.
Mhm.
And then that atonement comes in where the realization is there, so your actions are going to change. It's followed
Right,
by actions. I can't
right.
tell you I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to keep wasting your time, and then my actions don't change. That's
Right.
what is that? That's insane if you think something's going to change and the same stuff is still applying.
Right.
So
Mhm.
that atonement where the actions change and line up with your words towards a
Mhm.
positive change in your
Right.
life or somebody else's life, man, that alone can help so many families that are having
Mhm.
communication issues or relational issues. I think, in
Right.
my opinion.
Yeah, so the heart of that would be what you're in it for, like your motives.
Your why.
Yeah, your why. Yeah, yeah, definitely your why. Your why.
Yes.
Yeah.
And bringing some of my fitness clients back to their why did you start this? Was it just so you could look good in a bikini? If that's
Mhm.
the case, then remember that why.
Right, right.
Did you start this journey so you could kind of decrease off of your blood pressure medicine so that you could feel comfortable playing around with your kids again? Remember your why and why you started.
Mhm.
Because once you remember your why on you started, you can continue to focus on that end goal of getting there, and not letting this is a hard workout, or, I got off of my diet for 3 weeks. Don't let that small hurdle stop you. It's going to be hurdles, but you getting through it is going to
Right,
make all the difference in the world.
right.